Hello everyone and welcome to Prof Dan Tutorials. Please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. In this lesson, we will be going through Chapter 8 and Chapter 9. In Chapter 8, apply multiplication and division. In Chapter 9, properties and equations. So we're going to take a look at about 13 questions. So I want you to sit back, watch attentively, and understand. You can pause the video at some point, answer the questions by yourself, and play back to see if your answers are correct. Question number 1. Which number sentence represents the array shown? So here is the rectangular array shown. For us to define the multiplication sentence, we need to know the number of rows and the number of columns. So for the row, we can see row 1, row 2, row 3, and row 4. This shows that there are 4 rows. And for the column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This shows there are 8 columns and 4 rows. So for you to show the multiplication sentence, that would be the number of rows, which is 4, multiply the number of columns, 8. And 4 times 8 is 32. That leaves us with option D. Question number 2. A car shop is replacing the 4 tires, each on 7 cars. So there are 4 tires on 1 car. But now the car shop is replacing for 7 cars. So for us to find the total number of tires that will be replaced altogether, that's going to be the 4 tires for 1 car multiplied by 7 cars. And that leaves us 4 times 7, 28. Option C. Question 3. There are 49 cards dealt to the players in a card game. Each player gets 7 cards. How many players are in the game? So in total, there are 49 cards. But each of the players gets 7 cards. So for us to know the number of players in the game, we have to do a division statement. 49 divided by 7. And that will leave us with 7. 49 divided by 7. Or the question will be that if each player gets 7 cards, multiply by how many players in the game for us to have a total of 49 cards. So now you are asking yourself, 7 multiplied by what number will give you 49? The answer is still 7. Option D. Question number 4. The picture shows the number of carrots Abdullah eats each day. He has 28 carrots. For how many days will the carrots last if he eats an equal number each day? So there is a total of 28 carrots. But each day, per day, Abdullah eats what we have in this picture. That's pretty much Abdullah. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can count each day Abdullah is eating 7 carrots. Much number. So for us to know the total number of days it will take Abdullah to finish 28 carrots is gonna be the total 28 divided by the number he eats each day. And 28 divided 7, an inverse statement of 7 multiplied by how many days will give a total of 28 carrots. The answer is 4. So this is 4. Option C. Question number 5. Fatima lives 9 blocks from school. How many blocks does she walk to school in 3 days? So every day, the distance from where Fatima lives and moves to get to school is just 9 blocks. So in a total of 3 days, Fatima will have to walk a total of 9 multiplied 3, that's 27 blocks. Option C. Question number 6. Which number sentence uses the inverse operation to find the unknown in the division sentence? So we are given 81 divide 9 equals, we don't know what we're going to have here. If it's talking about an inverse operation, then the inverse operation for division is multiplication. Multiplication. So if 81 is divided by 9, which in the case of multiplication, that's gonna be our results. The 9 remains the same here. Now I'm gonna ask myself that what number will multiply 9 in order to get 81? And that is 9. 81 divided 9 is 9, and the inverse operation is 9 multiply 9 to give you 81. Option D. Question number 7. Salim has 6 fish tanks. How many fish tanks? 6. With 6 fish in each tank. So if there are 6 fish tanks, in one fish tank alone, there are 6 fishes. So that means for 6 tanks, it's going to be 6 multiplied 6 to know the total number of fish inside the 6 tanks. And 6 times 6 gives 36. Let's proceed with the question. After he sold some, so he sold some of these 36 fishes. He had 27 fish left. So if there are 27 fish left, then we need to see if there is a total of 36, that will be 36 minus 27. And that leaves us with 9. So there are 9 fishes left. So the question says, how much did each fish cost if he made, so in selling, he made a total of 63 AD. So a total of 63 AD from selling 9 fishes. So for us to know the cost of just one, you have to divide 63 by 9, and that is 7. Question number 8. How many eggs are there altogether? In 3 dozen eggs. So here is a very important word, dozen. There is an hint given, 1 dozen equals 12. So what will be 3 dozens? That will be 3 multiply 12. So 12 in 3 places will give us 36, which is the same thing as 12 plus 12 plus 12. 2 plus 2, 4 plus 2, 6. And 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3. Question number 9. 5 horses each ate the number of apples shown. How many apples did they eat altogether? So if there are 5 horses, 5, and each of them, that is one horse alone, had 4 apples. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for a total of 5 horses, that will be 5 times 4. So altogether, it's gonna be 20 apples. Question number 10. Which shows the correct use of the distributive property to find 4 multiply 12. Remember a distributive property. So we have to examine all the options. If we have 4 multiply 12, by mere observation we can see that 12 is the same as adding 10 and 2. 10 plus 2 will give 12. So the 4 now can multiply 10. It can also multiply 2. So we're gonna have 4 multiply 10 and the same 4 multiply 2 and adding them together. So that leaves us with option B. Question number 11. Shaima made 2 cards. 2 cards. She drew 3 balloons on each card. On each card. So if there are 2 cards, that will be a total of 2 multiply 3. Now, each balloon again had 3 stars. So to find the total, that will be multiplied by another 3. How many stars did Shaima use on her cards altogether? So this is what we've got. We can do 3 multiply 3, that is 9. We bring the 2 down to multiply. 2 multiply 9, 18. Altogether, we have 18. Question number 12. Jabra had 9 bracelets. 9 bracelets. She lost 1. So that means from the 9 she lost 1. And that will leave us with an operator minus 1. And again, she gave 3 out of the bracelets left to Bila. So the total number of bracelets she's having is going to reduce because she has lost 1 and she has also given 3 out. And to show that, we use the operator minus 3 again. That leaves us with the correct expression B. Question number 13. Evaluate the expression y plus 8 divide 4 if y equals 16. So we have an unknown variable y plus a number 8 divided by another number 4. And the variable has been given as 16. So in place of y, I write 16 plus 8 divide 4. Very importantly here is the order of operation. Don't forget, in this kind of expression, where you see division, divide, you have to operate that first before coming to addition plus. So that means doing the division part first, 8 divided 4 is 2. So that leaves us with 16, and we have the plus sign, and 16 plus 2 is 18. That leaves us with an answer of 18. For better understanding, I advise you to take back the video and play it all over again, or probably solve all the questions all over again by yourself, then check the answers. I wish you all the best. See you again in another video. Take care and bye bye.